So ReDoCO2 is a research and development project, and we are aiming at evaluating the CO2 emissions from organic lowland areas in Denmark. And the first step is to just be able to measure the carbon content in the soil, the bulk density, in order to have an idea about the carbon stocks for certain fields. And for this, we use at the same time the measurements from different sensors, geophysical sensors, mounted on ATVs or on drones. And at the same time, yes, in the field, we will also take samples so that we can have a detailed description of the soil that we also survey from above the soil and in the air. So all the soil samples from pit soils are going to be analyzed in the lab and further used to model these field areas all over Denmark.
Peatland restoration is extremely important to slow down the global warming. In ReDoCO2 project, we are looking at methods to accurately characterize the extent of peatlands we are left with, so we can come up with different management scenarios. We are looking at both field scale and as well as national scale mapping. First of all, we are testing out all the methods on the field scale to see their capabilities and limitations. Each method works on a slightly different physical principle, so we are trying to understand like which methods is more suitable for mapping the peatlands, and also to see like how these methods can provide complementary information.
Today we are here in order to do some field work in this specific field that has been quite studied in the past, but now we need new measurements, at the same time drone measurements, a dual EM measurement, so a geophysical sensor which is dragged on an ATV, by an ATV, and then at the same time we will take samples in order to have a detailed description of the pit soils that we are surveying from above the ground. And all the soil samples will be taken back to the lab in order to be analyzed, and further all the results will be used in order to model all the area.
This is extremely important because currently the estimates of peatlands and the amount of carbon stock we have is all over the place, and first of all, in order to manage the peatlands properly, in order to restore them, we need to know like how much of peat we are already left with. So I think we can expect some exciting results out of this project.